Things like that you don't share on a first date. Bro simply asks, have you had any difficulties dating? And she proceeds to go on this rant talking about, yeah, I was a fetish at 500 something pounds. People were just coming over to me. Sorry for my language, but like, that's not something you want to share on a first date, right? What? Let me just start by saying I am a fan of love. It comes in all forms. I believe in preferences. I believe in people who date what they like, whether that's big, small, tall, large, handsome, ugly. It doesn't matter. But I do have a problem with people who are a certain way and wonder why they can't get a date, especially if that certain way is ultimately negative. This woman is 400 pounds and she says men are ashamed to date her. Now, 400 pounds. Like, come on.
I started gaining weight when I was like 2. By 25, I was about 550 pounds. I'm about to go on my
I started gaining weight when I was like 2.
blind date. I'm so nervous. Dating is hard because men, they're just kind of like trash. Being big and beautiful, I just feel like I am fetishized. I'm a goal, like I'm a conquer. I don't
Men are trash because you can't get a genuine date because you're 400 pounds.
want to have to question myself anymore in my relationship. I don't want to have to be insecure in my relationship anymore. Have you ever dated a plus size woman?
No.
Was it their weight that stopped it, or just you guys just weren't compatible?
Well,
So my look is
So, bro went out on this date with this woman. And the question she asked was, have you ever dated a plus size woman? Oh, I guess it was a blind date. Oh, yeah. Blind dates aren't the way to go.
I'm very chic, and it's cute, and it's comfy, and I don't have to worry about tugging anything all day. My name is Nina. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm 35 years old, and I'm a full-time makeup artist. My mom said I started gaining weight when I was like 2. I was 300 pounds by the time I was about 12, 13.
Whoa. And your parents didn't freaking find an issue with that?
I think I graduated high school around almost 400 pounds. By 25, I was about 550 pounds. I want to find love now because I feel like I know it's going to be real. You loved me then, and it's just like, let's ride off into the sunset with my, my BBL and my, my flat stomach. Dating is hard.
Maybe she's worried about the wrong things. Because there are people in this world that love a big woman. We just literally just watched this dude who loves LaTanya, and they're still together. Maybe her approach is not correct.
I think men, they're just kind of like trash. When you see a fat person, you automatically think they are lazy, they stink. I go to the gym 3-4 times a week. I don't eat sugar. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. I don't go to fast food. I like a beard. I like full lips. I like a mysterious guy, but a confident guy. In a perfect world, I would meet him and he would be my type and I would be his type. I'm ready for my blind date.
And that is very much possible.
I'm from the greater Philadelphia area. I know absolutely nothing about my date. This is a blind date. So I will be surprised anyway.
Blind dates never go well, bro.
So how old are you?
Pretty good.
No, so how old are you?
Well, I'm good, and I'm 41.
Okay, I'm 35.
Okay.
So what do you do for
Buddy, it's hard of hearing.
I work for a court. Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting?
No.
So would you do anything out of work?
Sadly, no, not really.
No passion, no nothing?
Not really, no. I'm a gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a stress reliever.
I don't know nothing about games at all. I just know that guys like to play them.
Yeah.
I think blind dates are so freaking dumb to me. Maybe it's fun for some people, but blind dates it's almost I don't see the purpose. I guess maybe it's just fun. Like you don't know what you're about to get into.
I used to be into music.
That's passion.
Yeah, well, used to. I came a certain age and I kind of, focused on more, I don't know, serious things.
That's something you can still do.
See, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. I can't, I'm not a
You're not a
person
dreamer.
I'm a dreamer within reason. I can't live in this house.
A dreamer with the reality sense. I like that.
Yeah,
okay, you know
Yeah.
what?
You can't be 40-something trying to compete with
I
these young
kinda
people.
So
agree
when I
with
say
that.
I understand, meaning I'm that person, like the 41-year-old rapper. I'm an influencer on social media, but it wasn't because I tried to. It's just because I just influenced because of my size, because of the way that I dress, and I've always been like not loud, but like if I'm not loud, my outfit's loud. If I'm not loud, my hair, or my makeup, or my tattoos, and I don't know, like I guess I just get attention. My family always told me how beautiful I was, and I was just normal, I guess. And I'm guessing being 300 pounds at like 13 wasn't probably the normal, but my family loved me so much I really didn't pay attention.
Woman, listen. You are not an ugly person. You're not ugly. But being 500 something pounds is not normal. It's not healthy. Because once you get older, all your limbs and your bones and your muscles are going to start doing the thing where they don't work. Think about it. Think about it. Any person who's going to date somebody big, that is things that to think about. Okay. He's big, she's big, possibly undisciplined. Long term, I don't know what she's going to do. Can you see yourself pushing a freaking big person in a wheelchair and doing all the big people stuff that you got to do for big people, Like some people are built for that, some people aren't built for that. And I feel like there are more people who aren't built for that than the people who are. So,
You do not have to be big to go through things in life. Like when they see a fat person like sad outside, they're like, "Oh, she's probably sad because she's fat." I'm like, I just had a bad day. Like I wasn't even actually thinking about my weight right now. But damn, but I feel like when you see sad fat people, it's like
You assume that's what they said.
poor thing.
no, that is what she's like somewhere else. She's like somewhere else because when you see anybody that's sad, you don't immediately think of their weight. Like, what? So she's obviously on the other side of like when you're super big, you think that all the skinny people are coming at you, but really that's not the case at all.
He probably just wants to lose weight. Like, no, you do. Leave me alone.
Nobody's thinking that, lady.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick?
Certainly.
Okay.
I'll be here.
I think
Good
the
for
thing
you,
is going
bro.
good. I think he's a little nervous. So I guess that's kind of like knocking my nerves out of it. Am I attracted to Matthew? He's a little different from my type. I think he's handsome.
Hello.
Sorry. So I have a question because I always ask this.
Why? Why are you about to ask this weird question? I feel like that should not be anything. Like, you shouldn't ask questions like that. She's about to ask, have you ever been with a plus size woman? Like, who cares? I'm here at this date. I'm still here. You will know if I really like you if we exchange numbers and we continue talking later. You don't have to just be broad like, obviously I know that you're a big woman. I'm still here.
Have you ever dated a plus size woman?
Now you make it weird for this dude.
No. I have been on dates with plus size women, but I've never
Got into a relationship
Yes,
with
that's
them.
right,
Okay. But you have been on dates with them.
yes.
Was it their weight that stopped it, or just you guys just weren't compatible?
I think we were compatible.
You weren't compatible.
yeah.
No, I get that.
But
Now
I
she's
feel
about to start acting
when
weird.
I meet that person who gets me, I'll know it, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
waiting for.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like if you're a little jaded, you're not gonna allow somebody to get to know you. Subconsciously, you probably don't even know you're doing it. I'm just saying though. I feel like if
I'm a very private person, and I don't feel that most people would deserve to fully know me.
some people are so guarded that they even jump in relationships with people and truly won't expose who they truly are, but then get mad when the relationship doesn't work.
Right.
And I'm just like, it's not gonna work because you're not telling me who you are.
Right.
So I can't understand you if I don't know who you are.
Yeah, right. The person fully reveals himself.
I am an open book for the most part. I am. I have a lot of different.
How we feeling? How we feeling about this? How we feeling about this first date, man? How are we feeling about this? Because I feel like she will really just suck the mood out of anything. Nothing against her, but I just feel like questions like that and then leads to like weird interactions during a date. It just kind of just shifts the mood. Like, maybe that's a conversation to have later if y'all continue talking.
Sides of me, and not all of it's on Instagram, but most of it I'm an open book.
Well, so I'm not trying to change the subject, but as a plus size woman, have you had struggles with dating?
Have I been on dates? Yes, but I feel like for me, I've never been on that like traditional, like the man picks you up, he like sets the whole date, he has like the movie, the dinner. I think the biggest thing is like not being a fetish, especially when I was 550 pounds. Like I knew at that point it was literally just sex. Like literally it was just guys coming to my mom's house to have sex with me. We never went out. Like I'm linking up and I'm drunk and you're coming over and we're having sex. We're never going out with each other. I really want that fairy tale. I want that like the man that comes in and like, the stuff that I can't figure out, he figures it out for me. That person I could like take on life with, like everything that happens in my life, I want him to be like right by my side. I don't want to have to question myself anymore in my relationship. I don't want to have to be insecure in my relationship anymore.
Okay, wow.
There's somebody for literally everybody in this world. I don't agree with the whole blind date thing and trying to make something work out of that. Like, I don't know. I don't know this lady's whole life story. I don't know what she's been going through or what she's been doing. But I feel like she's kind of taken the scene wrong, like the whole dating scene wrong. Maybe don't give yourself up to these people unless you know they're like kind of serious about you. Maybe, I don't know.
They have shed some light on some things that I didn't know or understand. So wow.
A lot of people don't, and I think some people don't live in that world. Some people see me and think nothing. I'm just another normal human being. But for one of you, it's 1,000 that do. Like, of course, I do have a big personality. But also with that being said, like with social media, is like they get it 24/7. And then people meet me and they're like, oh, but you're pretty calm. And I'm like, I'm not big sexy 24/7. Like, I'm Nina. Like,
right. Is your social media, is your like your podcast, like is that like your primary like job?
No, I'm a full-time makeup artist.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let me just talk. I'm a full-time makeup artist.
Okay.
I was always like the fashionista in my friend group, and it just trickled into like doing their makeup, and then it just kind of snowballed because when I moved back to the Philly,
I'm watching a whole date right now. I'm watching a whole date.
I started doing social media more. I started doing more with fashion and makeup, and it just snowballed.
It's impressive.
Yeah,
Thank you. My
it
work
is.
and my personality, everything kind of all ties into why I think I'm so successful at this.
Hey, well, Nina, I had a really great time.
I really did have a good time.
I enjoyed meeting you.
Good conversation. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
I think the date went.
I hope they freaking work out. I mean, he didn't seem like a bad guy,
I think it went well. I was comfortable. We had good conversation.
Do you guys think you'll see each other again?
I would be down to go out to dinner again. I think you're a good conversationalist.
Yeah, it was good company.
Can't pass up a good company and a bite. I have broke so many barriers.
Yeah, straight like that, man. Like, just, keep seeing each other, talk on the phone, text each other, see if you really work out.
Being my size, it's hard, but for the most part, I really push through. You only got one life, and I'm living the hell out of mine.
Let me tell you, if you date a big person, you gonna eat good. You always gonna be fed. So there are some merits to dating big people. Because if the person's big, they can either cook or y'all just eating good. Like y'all pass the time by eating and just feeling full and happy with each other. That is some great stuff right there. Because I mean, if you date a super skinny person, like, do you want to just eat freaking rabbit food all the time? Like, you know, like, so it's either one, whatever you like, you know. I thought she was about to be like, oh, nobody wants me because I'm 400 something pounds. I thought she was gonna be like a lack of accountability, but she's very much aware. Like, she's not like delusional, but I feel like maybe it would be a little bit easier to date if this person wasn't so big. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't want her weight to define her, but she has made it into her personality. Just because a man doesn't want you doesn't mean that they are trash. Every man is not like that, which is a freaking fact. Would she date a man her size? I bet not. Those are things to think about. I never thought of it like that. She did say goes to the gym 4 times a week, no sugar, no fast food. But I thought she was talking about like the other people. There's no way this woman goes to the gym 4 times a week and doesn't eat sugar, fast food, and all that good stuff. Like, there's no way that's a possibility. If my date talked about being fat the whole time, I'm not gonna lie, it will put me off a lot. Yes, thank you. She's too confrontational and overly critical. I think her verbal aggressiveness is a defense mechanism.
I think the biggest thing is like not being a fetish, especially when I was 550 pounds. Like, I knew at that point it was literally just sex. Like, literally it was just guys coming to my mom's house to have sex with me. We never went out.
Is that something that you want to share on a first date? Like, that would have that would have took me out a lot, really. Things like that you don't share on a first date. Bro simply asks, have you had any difficulties dating? And she proceeds to go on this rant talking about, yeah, I was a fetish at 500 something pounds. People were just coming over to me. Sorry for my language, but like, that's not something you want to share on a first date, right? What? I don't know. I don't like it, man. Like, if we're going on a date, can we just talk about other things like interests and hobbies? You know, things you do in your downtime, what you aspire to be, whatever. Don't make it weird talking about how people came over just to have sex with you when you're super huge. Like, cause how does that look in a man's eyes? Like, it's not an attractive look. It doesn't look good for you. Cause imagine if the dude was like, yeah, back in the day, I used to freaking, you know, have sex with this time. I used to have sex with this, that, you know, really, I wasn't really dating. I was just having sex with a whole bunch of people. I used to go to their mom's house and have sex with them on the couch while their mom was asleep. Like, it's a no for me. It would have been a no for me, man. Not even about her weight. It's just something that just doesn't sit right with me with this lady. I don't know. That's going to be the end of the video, man. Tell me your thoughts. What do you think about Nina? 400 pounds, trying to find a date. You know, leave a like, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Love your family, love your wife, your husband, your kids, your dogs, cats, and drink some water because it's good for you.